Hi everyone and welcome back. What we're looking at this week, well, we're taking the print we did on our resin printer, we're going to break it out. As you'll find out, we have a little mishap along the way, so let's see how we can fix that as we go, and we'll just take them up to the prime stage. So let's get to the table and get cracking. Right, so here's our figure from last week. We're going to work out, remove these supports, and we're going to baste and get a prime coat on them. So I'm just having a look around, there's some iffy ones. When I say iffy, they're ones that are attached to fragile areas. So as discussed last week, I'll cut them in the middle. If it's tight to a very fragile area, then I will cut it with a pair of snips. Just a little bit there, I don't mind getting. That hasn't. He's lost one of his keys on his guitar. Doesn't matter, he's done a bit of a Nirvana on someone. And then we just put it back. So before, cut them in the middle and just bend them off. And they come off cleaner. A lot cleaner. Some of these I might have to get a pair of tweezers on. That one's a bit awkward because it runs along the side of something, so there'll be two cuts on that one. Let's try and get that little bit off. So, another fragile area. And make sure I'm not cutting it anything I shouldn't be. Fortunately, that's got two. So, when I try and bend it, it'll probably snap the wings. So, I'm going to have to cut this one out. Like that. I have to snip that one separately, unfortunately, and then just bend it off. That should come up clean. Leaving this for a week, it's made it a lot easier to take the supports off. So I'll crack on, remove all these, and then we'll come back and have a look at the sticking it down and doing a base. Right, I've cleaned the supports off. Unfortunately, he's lost his head. And as I said last week, the other one lost his wing and it looks like he's lost his head as well. So, that's it. We're going to have to fix them. So what we're going to do is we'll grab some milliput, mix that up. So I have that mixed up, so we've got a little bit to work with. So we have a bit of milliput, we'll make some tiny heads. So the heads are really tiny. Let's make up a sausage. Still think that's too big. Right. So I cut that. Cut that. To be honest, that small bit is probably closer. Let's have a look. Oh, so tiny to work with, so let's get this to stick. And we'll just crunch this in a little bit. It's very small, quite hard to get it to hook. You almost want to run it down the back, like that. Sweep that out with some water in a minute. So do that. You've got to build some sort of creature's face. I'm going to be able to do with this. I think this might be a little bit pushing me luck. Come on. Get my hand in the way of the camera here. All this forward a little bit. Doesn't need any detail really on it. You can add a bead or line down the middle maybe and pull that up. Like so. pretty good to me. Shaped up. So there's something that hangs over. So that gives you just a shape that looks like a head. So that's that bit repaired. Right, so we've done a little head. This one's a bit more of a nightmare. Couldn't do the expanded wings because they just too weak without any frame. So what I'm going to do now is do a base. So we've just got a 25mm MDF disc. First thing to do, I'm going to stick this one down. So just get along contact areas. And pushing. Right, so we stuck him down to a base. I'm going to get, before I do loads of that, I want to just maybe put a tiny bit, some sort of other texture in there. So I'm going to grab a bit of chick grip. It's just so it's got something, and get it in there without sticking my fingers to it. That's just to give a little coarse area, just something different. And while that's drying, I need a cocktail stick. And I just grab some super glue, so the cheapest junk you can find. Stuff that's like water, guaranteed to stick fingers together. See, that's going to move around a little bit for a while. Come on. So I'm just working my way around. Sure, I'll get some glue in the relevant areas. Rule number one, stick the lid on the super glue because you stick your arm on it and stick the super glue to yourself. Right, so I'm going to grab some of this. Just bicarb soda. And I'm just going to cover it for now. Get it bang off. So I'll get some in that little area there. This stuff almost sets instantly. So I just want to move it around a bit. As you can hear, the dogs are off. Don't know why. I'll have to have a look in a minute. So just do that. Give it a shake. There's a little bit there I won't mind getting. Just here. Pick up some of this loose off the paper. Waste not, want not. Just tap that in. Swirl this around a little bit. It's a little bit flat in there. If I'm really going to worry about that, to be honest, I might just stick a bit of turf in there, a little bit of flock right in the back. So go with that. And I have noticed I have got a bit of. Oh, there we go. So we'll let that dry up before we make too much of a mess of it, and we'll go from there. Right. I've primed up a few here. I had another one that I needed to do for my son. This is the one with the, oh, let's get it in the middle, dragon's head. So I think he actually looks alright now. And the other one, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to turn that into yet, but he's quite cool. And as you see, the bases have come up quite nice. Got a nice bit of texture there you can work with. So, right, what have we learned from this? One, when you're cutting supports and you've got fine areas, put your finger on the fine bit just to support it, so when you release the pressure cutting it, it doesn't fly off. In other words, don't lose your head. Boom. Right, okay. Yes, you can repair them with a bit of midi pup. My sculpting skills aren't the best. I'm blind as a bat when it comes to working on something that small. But you can fix it instead of reprinting it. You can come up with something that will pass on the table and still look good. So next thing for me to do is obviously crack on and get these painted, which I'll be doing as I get time in the evenings over the week. But hopefully you found this video useful. Please like, share, subscribe. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed. We hit 1,600 subscribers this week and 150,000 views. Whoa, never expected that when I started. So that's all down to you folks, so thank you very much. Well, all I have to say now is cheers and have a great week gaming. See you soon.